What up, you guys? It's Like in TCG here, and I know I haven't done a video in a while, but this time I'm actually going to do a deck profile. But this is not just a Lugia deck as you see, but it's my pre-rotation Lugia deck list. So I took Lugia to the past, to Toronto, and I got like 392 over there, and I took it to Orlando Regional, and I literally dropped after round 7 because I did a misplay in round 7. So I'm like, alright, I feel like I'm about to, like, my mentality is about to break, so I decided like just drop, and with that I literally got a 50 out of like 1485 Burber's Bubble around, and this will be when rotation happens, will be a lot of cards being rotated. So I figured I would make Lugia into a pre-rotation deck list right now, and when rotation happens, I'll have this deck ready and wait. And I'm not gonna be playing Lugia at the Fort Wayne regional that's coming up at the end of this month, but I will do a deck list of the deck I'll be using most likely tomorrow or sometime soon, so you know what deck I'll be using because of what I'm thinking. But I'm not gonna spoil it right now. Alright, so let's get into this deck list. So my original list was playing 4 Lugia V, but I decided to go down to 3 because so I can actually have some room, because there's gonna be, since a new base set of Scarlet Violet coming out, and it's gonna be having Miraidon, but the list will be changing through it, which I have a card or two of them will be putting back into the deck, but like how this deck is now. So there's 3 Lugias V's and 3 Vstars, and because it's been strong since it came out in Silver Tempest, because of the Summoning Star will get out up to 2 normal Pokemon from the discard pile to the bench, since the deck will be pretty much losing Oranguru, Quick Ball, Amazing Rare Veltals. Will be losing pretty much every Amazing Rare we got. But I'm going to be pulling the same 4 of Archeops, which is pretty much still needed. So if I went down to 3, it would, and 2 of them got prize, I'll be using 1. So that's why it's important to play 4 as always. And now I'm gonna get into the single strike variant, which is 2 Tyranitar V's, and this will be good against Mew, because so you can pretty much use Archeop's ability to attach to Tyranitar, and then you can literally put 4 special energy by Archeop's ability to here, and then you can pretty much attack for big knockouts against Mew. It's pretty much for the Mew matchup, and this is Luminion V is pretty much a search option, so you can get a supporter from the deck to your hand, so it will help you out in the long run when of what deck you're facing. And then I'm gonna playing the Fusion Single and Rapid Strike Deoxys. The reason why I thought about that, because like, hold on, if I play it in with any strike, it will come in handy. In my original build, I was thinking about doing Gengar, Single Strike Gengar, but I was like, no, it would take too much to build up, and you have to evolve it to the VMAX. So with Deoxys, it would be a good single prizer to use. And it's also if any fighting types come around, because Miraidon will be a thing, so this will be coming in handy. And also, since it's part of Fusion Strike build, Meloetta, because this deck will be playing Fusion Strike energy, and it will be helpful to just like put 2 Fusion Strikes right here, and then you can, if you want to, you can put 2 Fusion Strikes right here. It will still be plowing over 280 damage, and so it would be doing a lot of damage either way. Alright, and we're going to get into the supporter lineup. And the card's not cooperating with me. But anyway, playing 4 research, so because you need the draw option and the discard option. It doesn't say you have a couple cards you don't need and you have like 2 Archeopses in the hand. You play research and you can discard them, and then you get Lugia Vstar, and then you can have the summoning star to get the Archeopses back. So it'll be good and comes in handy. And play 2 bosses orders, because pretty much for the Lost Box matchup, any other EXs that come along, says we're getting the Scarlet Violet set and more sets with EXs, so it actually would be a good use. And play 1 Serena for the Vs and V Maxes. So let's say you have your opponent has the heavy damaged Mew, and you Serena, you can bring it up and first knock it out. It always comes in handy as well. And also play 1 Professor Brunette. Professor Brunette is a good supporter to use because healer can get up to 2 cards from the search your deck for up to 2 cards and then discard them, then shuffle your deck, because you can just get 2 Archeopses and then discard them. So it's literally an easy way to get Archeopses in the discard pile. And I did think about using bumping it up to 2, but I think a 1 is pretty much just needed. And also play 1 Iridub so we can get a Luminion and a an item card that it would be good and needed. Now getting into the item cards, I will be still playing for Ultra Ball for the discarding option if I need to get rid of Archeopses and other stuff. So it'll still come in handy, and it'll also help give me the V Stars and other stuff. And I'm this time, I know Evolution Incense is being rotated, so Evolution Incense Quick Ball is being rotated. So I'm thinking of doing 3 Capturing Aromas. And I know it's a coin flips type of situation, and I don't like coin flips because they're always bad, more worse in my spot with luck. So if you get a heads, you get an evolution. If you get tails, you get a basic. So it can pretty much work 50-50. You still get a card and thin the deck out. And since Nest Ball is getting rotated back, but I am thinking about playing 2 Nest Balls in the list. And I know 4 would be good, but we'll still need more stuff. But with 2 Nest Balls, I'm just testing it out right now. And also since this is a part of a single strike build, playing 3 Earn a Vitality, because so you can get the fusion energy, pretty much up to 2 fusion strike energy, not fusion strike, single strike energy from the discard pile to the deck and shuffle it, and then you can literally use Archeop's ability and put them back on, so it actually will come in handy swimmingly. And then I'm still playing 2 Lost Vacuums just because of Path and other stuff. And I'm also still playing 2 Canceling Clones because against Duraludon, because I know Duraludon's going to be around as a rogue. And 2 Choice Bells for extra power. And playing 1 Escape Rope for a little spice, because so it will help out to, so let's say if my opponent brought up, like, I was playing against a Mew for another example again, I'll be playing, then someone has a Meloetta on the active spot, and then I could use Escape Rope, and then they would bring up like the Genesect for like a little bait. Then that's where you combo Escape Rope with Boss's Orders or Serena, so you can get out of the situation, so you can take easy knockouts. And also last bit of the trainers of the stadiums, I'm going to be playing 3 Tower of Darkness, but I have seen lists that been playing like 2 or 4, but I feel like 3 would be a good option. So it will be you don't have to worry about like keep on bumping their stadiums at all, and don't have to worry about anything like that, because you also have Lugia Vstar's Tempest Dive attack. We'll get rid of the stadium anyway, so that will actually help out. And now going to the energy section. 4 single strike energies, because when it's attached to single strike, it gains 20 extra. And remember, there's Deoxys and there's Tyranitar, so it'll help boost the power even more. And playing 4 fusion strike energies. So for pretty much Deoxys and Meloetta, so they can actually do more power when they attack as well, which always comes in handy. And playing 2 V-Guard energy, because so my Pokemon can take less damage from V's. So it will help against V Pokemons, but it won't help against EXs or like those single prize matchups like Lost Box and other stuff, or Regis. But when rotation happens, Regis won't be around that much, but there will be some more fusion special energy in the most foreseeable future. And this time I'm actually playing 2 gift energies, because so just in case if I get a low hand size, I can just attach a gift energy, and if my Pokemon gets knocked out, I can draw my up to 7 cards, so it actually works out perfectly. And then the final energy is I'm playing 2 Turbo, which I did think about bumping up to 4, but I'm still going to be like testing stuff around, so actually I'll be seeing how it works. Might be play testing this deck tomorrow after the tournament I go to, but with the double turbo, your Pokemon's attack will take 20 less damage. But let's say if you put on a Tyranitar V and you put 2 of the single strike energies, 1 single strike energy will power up, will nullify the double turbo energies power down, and then you have the other one will give you a little more power. So it'll be pretty much virtual negate and gang type of thing. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much the deck list. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you'll comment, like, and subscribe, and get more deck profiles. So I'll catch you all in the next one.